Hello there, I'm Toki Shadow, and I am a streamer on YouTube and Kick. I was once a streamer on Twitch, and I got very used to having blerps as a part of my stream and so did my community. Now that I'm on YouTube and Kick, I had to find a way to be able to offer blerp to my community, and really a lot of them weren't really sure how to do it, especially some of the YouTube side that had never used it before. So this is my tutorial showing you how to do it as both a viewer and a streamer. So here we go. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this thing. As a streamer, we'll start on that end and then we'll move to the viewer side of things. You're going to sign into blerp.com, blerp.com. And once you do sign in, it'll start to look something like this. Don't get too overwhelmed, but these are all the different sounds that you can add to your stream to make it more interactive and give the audience an opportunity to play audio over your stream to start interacting with you. So what you can do, once you're at this page, this is kind of like your dashboard page. You can switch to your stream editor right here. Mine is already filled out. So what you'll notice here is that I already have my soundboard filled out. What you'll do if you want to add sounds to yours, because yours will be empty here, you will add more sounds, which is this little button right up here in the top right hand corner. And once you do that, it'll give you access to the library. So you'll hit the plus sign and that'll pin it to your library. Now what you'll notice here was once we switch over back in here, it's all of a sudden now in our library. If you want to remove something from your library, all you have to do is click on it here, click remove, and now it's gone from your pinned library. Another thing that we're going to talk about is the default price. So you can purchase these in one of two ways as a viewer, and one is through the free browser extension. If they download it on their browser, then that way basically, and they link their account to their YouTube account, then in that case it'll be able to tell that they're on your stream, which is also Blerp activated, and they'll start earning what's called Blerp points. And Blerp points are what are used to buy these, or alternatively they can use Beets, where they don't have to sit in your stream and wait until they have points to use them. So what they can do is they can go in and buy Beets, and Beets are basically purchased through the Blerp platform, and they are the same as points. They're allowed to be used like points. But that's kind of how that works. So that's a little bit more on, like, depending on the viewer, and then also the streamer can choose to activate that or not. The only way to activate it, I think, is to link an account to a PayPal, so that way you can be paid out your portion of that. It's kind of the streamer end of things. What you'll want to do though is they do have this setting here. So whenever you want people to visit your Blerp page, so Blerp is actually, if you use the extension, already connected into the browser. So it can connect to Microsoft Edge, it can connect to Google Chrome. There's several browsers already, like Mozilla Firefox, all those things it can already connect to because there's a built-in browser extension. And again, viewers, I highly recommend downloading this so you can earn those Blerp points for free. But what you can do is you can offer that extension through this, as well as access directly to your link. So this little code right here, you can actually maybe put something like this in Nightbot or StreamerBot or whatever you use and put it in a command. For my stream, it's _sounds, and if they put that in the chat, this will automatically populate for them. This gives them access to download the link, download the extension, and it also gives them access to the extension that we talked about just a minute ago. And I'll show you all this in a live, just to kind of give you an example. And then we'll even cover mobile, which is a little bit unknown to me. So we're kind of experimenting there, and we're hoping that YouTube will eventually integrate something like this for mobile, but I'll show you where we're at right now and what it looks like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go live, and I'll show you kind of an example of all this. So we're going to go ahead and hit that live button here. But what you're going to want to do as a streamer is you're going to want to make sure that you have your overlay already in place. So what you'll want to do right here to the on your Blerp dashboard, you'll see add links to your stream. This actually found right here. So browser source, you'll want to copy the browser link, and you're going to copy and paste that into a browser source in OBS. If you don't know how to do that, there's a lot of tutorials on that. I'll kind of give you a brief one here. Go to your sources, you'll add a browser source just like this, and then you'll type in Blerp or something related to that, and you'll copy that browser source right here. And then you'll go ahead and check this box. You'll match the height and width to your stream size. So if it's 1920 by 1080, that's standard HD, you'll put it in right there. And then the control audio via OBS, that's kind of important too, because then you can control the sound level of the blerps that are coming across your stream. And pretty much anytime having more control over your audio is a good thing. So I would recommend definitely doing that. And it'll also populate right over here. You'll be able to adjust it however you named it. So mine's Blerp. You can see right here I have it adjusted just slightly below my mic volume. So that way, no matter what, hopefully I am my volume is above where that Blerp is. I think we're already live here. So we're going to go ahead and go over here. I'll show you what it looks like on the viewer side. So we're going to swap it up a little bit here. What people are going to see if you send them a browser download link is this one. So this is what people are going to see if they search for it. So they could just download the browser extension here. It's simple. They don't even have to restart the browser to use it. So it's just clicking that, downloading it. It's already a part of the browser. And then you go to your stream and we should be live now. Yep, there it is. All right. So once you have the browser extension installed on desktop, you'll see a little Blerp sound right here automatically on your YouTube page. You'll click that. And then if you're in a Blerp stream, like a Blerp activated stream, and you're logged in, that's another important thing. Viewers, you're going to want to make sure that you make an account. Oh, it already recognized me. Perfect. All right, so you're going to want to make an account. And once you've done that, something seems to be up with Blerp right now. So bad timing on that. But anyway, so all you'll have to do, you'll see the Blerp. Once you connect that extension, once it's logged in and everything, which it should do automatically, that shouldn't be an issue for you. You'll hit the Blerp sound right here. And it'll pop up, and that will be filled with the one that we just saw a minute ago, which is the browser extension from my channel. If they have the Blerp extension activated, you'll be able to access it right here. So that is pretty much how you do it over on this end. If you want to buy Beets, you'll actually have to go to their actual page here. There it is. Okay, so if you want to buy Beets and be able to interact immediately, then you can go right here on your dashboard. It should be like right in the little menu here whenever you click your name. So that's how you do it on the viewer end on desktop. We're going to jump into screen record. So I'm going to go ahead and hit screen record right now. There we go. And I'll get the YouTube app open. All right, so now we're going to jump into that recorded screen, and I've got the live chat open. As you can tell, I'm on a different account. What you will notice here on mobile is that there is no immediate access to that Blerp logo that I was talking about just a minute ago. So on mobile, it is going to be a lot different of a process, and this is where I think that YouTube will probably end up doing something a little bit different if they want this sort of interaction on their streams. So what you're gonna want to do, as you can tell here, it's not gonna give me that, right? So we'll hit exclamation point sounds, or whatever this is where the creator part of things is important, because if you have something set up like Nightbot or StreamerBot or something like that, it should be able to drop you a link directly in the chat once it recognizes that. Will populate in the chat once you have that set up. There it goes. They have access to the extension right here in the app, and again, they're going to want to make sure that they're signed in, and it's going to prompt them to go ahead and do that. That way they can see all the stuff on your stream and start interacting with it there. So again, they can buy the Beets and everything by going through here. They can send a gift to the community. So if they wanted to gift the community wallet a certain amount of Beets, that way people can use their own, and they don't have a way of purchasing, they can do something like that. And of course, those gifts are kind of like gifting to you as well, because you do get a cut of some of those if you have that activated on your stream. So we'll go ahead and see if I have the ability to do an example here. I don't think I do, but what I will show you is this. So if we go to the live on this on YouTube on mobile, and we pull it out like this, premium or not, it does show up on your phone like this. What you can do is you can do it just like this. So you have your Blerp extension right below. You're signed into both your browser. So on Safari or whatever it is that you're using on your phone, you're signed into your Blerp account. So it's showing you this. And then you're connecting your YouTube account, your Blerp. Oh my goodness. Make sure you do that, because then it's going to be able to recognize what streams you're viewing and whatnot on YouTube, and then give you the assorted points for that. So, and this is how you'll interact, whether it's a vertical stream, a horizontal stream, whatever it is. You can kind of move it around your screen and use these as you need to. So it's not the best solution, like it's not all built in yet, but my hunch is that something like that will be coming to YouTube eventually. That's a quick overview on how to use it, how to jump in and start building things as a streamer, and how to start using things as a viewer. If you have any questions or anything, of course, drop them in the comments below. And if you want a live interaction and see how we end up testing this, because our first real test run of this will be on Saturday. Let's see, that is December 13th at 8:30 p.m. Central. We're going to play some Zelda Ocarina of Time. If you want to hop in, we'd love to have you, and we'll kind of go through all this live if you'd like. Anyway, if you've gotten some value out of this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more gaming, streaming, and variety content. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.